Hey everybody, it's Allie, and this is the Y&R Chat Vlog, part 1 for Sunday, August 5th. I'm in a different location today because there's this creepy kid that's sitting outside of the window where I usually film my videos, and I can't get into Y&R, I can't talk, I can't film myself while there's some creepy kid staring at me, so I decided to switch it up a little bit today. So welcome to another filming location in my house. But whatever, all of this is inconsequential because I'm really excited to talk about this week in Y&R. It's been a really interesting week, I have to say. I think that the most interesting, exciting storyline right now for me specifically is Billy. I am so jazzed to have this guy on the show. So many reasons, which I've already talked about. I just think it's going to be an explosive storyline surrounding him. I think he's going to play an integral role in a lot of the different storylines that are going on right now. So really looking forward to seeing more of what he's going to bring to the show. I think one of the coolest things that was revealed this week is that Billy has a major beef with Jill, which is going to give him a lot of momentum for wanting to unseat her, join up with Jack and Ashley and Tracy and Gloria and all of them and try to get back control of Jabot. I can kind of understand why Billy would be upset that Jill named Kane the CEO. However, Billy, the last time he was in town, was messing around. He had the gambling issue. Why would Jill, I mean, obviously we kind of learned also this week that he had some problem with another company in Hong Kong, so why would Jill make him the CEO? It doesn't seem like he has at all done anything to earn that title, so I can understand why he would be upset, but on the other hand, I don't know why he would think that he would have been entitled to that. I don't know how Billy is going to be taking orders from Jack and Gloria. We'll see how that pans out. But yes, Kane and Billy, it's so weird because it's starting out so sticky sweet. Everybody is so nice to each other, especially Billy, while just kind of lightly jabbing in the knife at all of the sore spots in Kane's life. And Kane's giving a little bit of it back. I mean, Kane is so nice to Billy. He's genuinely thrilled to have his new brother in town. But Billy, on the other hand, is kind of trying to push Kane's buttons. And I can really see this clash between Kane and Billy being this great new classic Y&R rivalry. I mean, on the level of like Jill and Catherine, Jack and Victor, this is going to be the new rivalry. It's epic. I love it. I am so excited. I mean, talk about an awkward dinner party. It was so weird. Billy and Kane just kind of one-upping each other subtly. This is just the first taste of what's going to be going on. But yes, as I mentioned also in my last video, Billy is quite the charmer. He has quite the way with the ladies, I can tell already. Chloe was obviously in love with him, which I guess didn't completely click with me yet until this week, but Chloe was in love with him, and obviously he's the father of the baby. I don't know if Billy knows, though, that he is the father of Chloe's baby. If Billy does know that he's the father, then he is certainly not going to want to reveal this information any more than she does. So I think we can kind of say goodbye to the hope that the whole Chloe lie is going to be busted open anytime soon. I don't think so. I mean, I can really kind of see this amounting to a I don't know, I can just see Chloe and Kane staying together for a little while. I think that Amber and Daniel are going to get back together. Amber said it at the party. She's with Billy. She likes Billy. She's thinking about Daniel. So I think they're going to get back together, and what's going to happen is a Billy and Lily and a Kane and Chloe kind of coupling and foursome, because obviously I think it seems like Chloe really wants to be with Billy, and we all know that Kane really wants to be with Lily, so I think that's going to be the way that the romances are going to kind of fall down. Billy and Lily, it's like you call Kane and Lily Lane, and everybody has their little name. What's Billy and Lily going to be? Billy? Lily? I mean, what are we even going to call that, but I'm kind of for it. I think that I think it's interesting. I want to see these two brothers like duke it out over Lily. I think that will be a fun story. Plus, not even to mention that Billy and Lily being together gives Lily the opportunity to stick it to Chloe. Whether she knows it or not that she's doing it, it's going to drive Chloe insane that Lily has her man. So I am all for that. Chloe getting a little bit of her own medicine there. Yes. Okay, so switching gears just slightly, I want to talk about the Fresh Faces model because Lily is so upset that Colleen took the job, and I know you guys I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that Colleen should never have taken the job because she should have been loyal to her friend, but I disagree. I think that Lily was being totally unfair to Colleen in that situation. Lily quit. She resigned from Jabot. She didn't want the job anymore. Kane offered it to Colleen, and I think it was a good opportunity for Colleen. She was looking to get out of the coffee house, and I mean, come on, it's a huge modeling contract. It would be something that would be fun for her. It was something that she was interested in, and I didn't think that it was fair that Lily asked her to sacrifice that. And a lot of that happens in female friendships. I mean, I'm sure you guys know this. I mean, a lot of times it's like if one friend gets mad at another friend, then other friends can't talk to that friend. You know what I mean? It's just kind of random crappy stuff, but I just think that, you know, it was a good opportunity for Chloe, and I don't think it was fair for Colleen, and I don't think it was fair for Lily to ask her to choose. I think that Lily is projecting her own problems and her own, being upset about the situation onto Colleen, and I thought it was really nice that Colleen ended up deciding not to do it, even though this was clearly something that meant something to her. I was surprised that Chloe was the one that seemed to talk her into actually not taking the offer, but I mean, Colleen told Lily, look, if it's going to upset you this much, if it's going to ruin our friendship, then I won't do it. And Lily eventually came around to, I think, the right decision and just allowed Colleen to take this great opportunity. So that's my opinion on that. Feel free to post your comments. I know you're going to disagree with me, so post them. Let me know your thoughts. As always, I look forward to reading those comments. Okay, let's talk about the Jabot takeover a little bit more. So Ashley is back. You know, it's like I was kind of excited when I heard she was coming back, and now that she's back, I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't really like her that much. But anyway, Tracy and Ashley and Billy all met Jack in New York to discuss this proxy issue. You guys, Tracy, why is she still making appearances on the show? I mean, I really don't mean to be mean, but Tracy, she's always got under my skin. There's just something about her. It's like, why is she even on the show? She's just, her personality, she's just, I don't mean to be mean, but she's just so like portly and like homely, and I'm so mean. It's like she needs a haircut or something. Like her hair's all scraggly, and she like had those chopsticks. She put like chopsticks in her hair. I mean, come on, like is this 1999? I mean, I was into the chopsticks in 1999, Tracy, but that's over now. I mean, every time I see her on the show, I wonder, like, her and Esther, Tracy and Esther, I wonder, who do you guys know that's a producer of the show that allows you to come back on? Because otherwise they would have recast that character. I'm totally mean, and now I'm feeling guilty for saying it, but whatever. I mean, Tracy isn't my favorite character. Anyway, okay, so the family is giving their proxy to Jack, except for, if I'm recalling, I think Ashley is still technically holding out on Jack until she finds out who the secret person on the inside will be, who we all know is Gloria. But it looks like the takeover is going to happen. I think that Catherine, it seems like Catherine is gonna possibly lose her mind and sign over proxy to her shares. What does this mean for Jill and Kane and Catherine and everybody who's at Jabot currently? Obviously, Kevin's job is going to be saved, but it's primarily going to be Jill and Kane who are going to suffer if this takeover actually happens. Will they stay on? I don't know. I think that Billy and Jack and Gloria will relish the idea of kicking out Jill and Kane, all for their own reasons. I think that Adam will end up joining the Jabot solo team if and when Jack actually gets a level of control. And what about Brad? Where is Brad? Is he still in jail? I think he's out on bail and we don't really know. Where does Brad fit into all of this? I haven't seen him all week. I don't know. There's still a lot of unanswered questions, so we will definitely see. So anyway, as always, feel free to leave your text comments, video responses. This is the end of part 1 of the video, but I've got a lot more to talk about, so come back and see me for part 2. Bye!